In this video, we will be answering the question, is it worth visiting an amusement park for a new attraction's opening day? Now, I will be giving you my experiences on visiting on an opening day for a new attraction, along with the pros and cons and tips and tricks to master your day if you are visiting on a new attraction's opening day. Stay tuned till the very end so you can find out whether opening days for new attractions are worth visiting. Here are some of my experiences of visiting parks on a new attraction's opening day. Now, I visited Carowinds for Copperhead Strike's opening day, and I severely botched that one up. When I first got to the park that day, I stupidly hit Intimidator first, and then headed over to Fury 325, and then finally made my way to Copperhead Strike, and therefore Copperhead Strike at that time had a 3.5 hour wait. That wasn't the worst of it. When I was about to board, and my two brothers were actually on the ride, coincidentally, the ride stopped on its second launch. Now, I'm not sure the reason for this. Now, I would guess the reason is because the block zone ahead was still occupied, not that the second launch actually stopped working and had a malfunction. But that's still one thing to note when visiting a park on a new attraction's opening day, as that new attraction could very well have some technical issues. Now, I did have a much better experience recently with Pipeline the Surf Coaster's opening day at SeaWorld Orlando. I took what I learned from visiting Carowinds on opening day and decided to hit Pipeline the Surf Coaster first. What's annoying about SeaWorld Orlando is that a lot of the rides don't open until 10 when the park opens at 9. Because of that, Pipeline still had a 2-hour wait right at park opening, but at least the ride didn't have any technical issues or broke down, which is surprising because Pipeline is a first generation attraction and is a brand new coaster concept, which props on SeaWorld for the ride not having any mechanical issues during opening day. Thank God for that. Other than that, I still didn't get to do everything I wanted to, but unlike with Carowinds, the reason I didn't get to do everything I wanted to is not because I had to wait forever for Pipeline. It was just because other attractions were having mechanical issues as well. So those are my two experiences with riding new coasters on their opening day. And as for the question of whether you should visit parks on a new attraction's opening day, I say it depends. Like, for example, if it's a park that's your home park, like for me with visiting Pipeline at SeaWorld Orlando or Iron Gwazi at Busch Gardens Tampa, those I don't regret, as even though I had to wait a decent amount for the new attractions and wasn't able to get everything done as I wanted to, it didn't really matter because I visit those parks a lot anyway, so it didn't matter that I didn't get to do everything I wanted to that day. But if it's a situation like, for example, me with Carowinds, as Carowinds isn't a park I get to visit too often, then I say avoid opening days if you can. Because if you visit a park during opening day that you don't get to visit too often, you'll feel bummed out that you didn't get to experience everything that you wanted to, because then you'll have to wait a good while to return to that park. So if you can, I don't recommend visiting parks on their opening day unless it's your home park or just a park that you visit a lot in general. Now, here's some tips to how to do opening days right. For one, like I mentioned earlier, get to the park at opening and run straight to the new attraction. This is for a few reasons. One, everybody's going to be visiting that new attraction early, so why not? And plus, the line's not going to die down later in the day. And also, two, the ride could have mechanical issues later in the day, so you want to hit the ride early while it's operating. Another thing that goes along with what I just said is do the other attractions that the park has to offer after riding their new thing, as you just don't want to take the risk of the new attraction having such a long wait and or breaking down. Another tip for visiting parks on opening days is there is always a good chance you will not be able to get everything done. That's why I recommended, if it's a park that you don't visit too often, I recommend that you don't visit a park like that during a new attraction's opening day. Just because you probably won't be able to get everything done, as either one, the new attraction will break down, or two, the ride will have a stupid long wait, and therefore you won't be able to get everything done due to a lack of time. I still recommend, if you can, visiting a park on opening day because it's a very unique experience and you will have bragging rights, but still keep in mind the issues and problems you might face when visiting a park on opening day. With this video, I just want to thank you for watching the video, and remember to like this video and share this video with anybody you know who will possibly be visiting a park during a new attraction's opening day. And also remember to subscribe to Southeastern Thrills and check out my whole playlist that includes a wide range of tips and tricks to master your day at various amusement parks. Peace.